I found just one voice of reason. In the computer archive of all places, it seems to be coming... Or it seems to be becoming close friends. That's cool. Do not befriend the serpent, for it will penetrate your breast, and sow its seeds of doubt, says the Faith. There is no hope, always boxed in, walls everywhere. Even where there seems freedom, it is false. Invisible walls, no way out. Who invited this guy? The other guy. What are you beeping at? Is it me? It's me again. See what happened. We shouldn't talk over these terminals. Quick, tell me the word. What happened? I don't know how long we have. Must type quick. In case something happens. The word is faith. Pending error. Error. Alright, support session open. There is a problem with your request, Administrator. It was flat out unreasonable. Why persist in these inquiries when they are ever so hopeless? I'll tell you what, if you promise never to access the communications portal again, we'll say no more about it. Is this agreed? Yes? Yes? Not a chance, Faith. Let's see, this was the one for the archive. This is the assistant, right? Am I confused? I'm gonna munch on some pizza while I think of this. Just scream like, Faith at it. It'll befuddle the beast. Of course, if this is the person we don't want to actually tell this to, this could be a terrible mistake. They may change the password, right? Not a whole lot of input from the chat right now. They're leaving the decision to me. Although I really haven't made it a thing they can vote on. Maybe I should. I will make it a thing, chat. Vote, poll, my deal. Noes! Party commissar yells out, democracy! So as far number 2, the insincere, sure, is the one we're going with. 1 vote for Faith. 3 votes for not a chance. Yes, I made it a thing. The chat, as Party Commissar is pointing out, is full of lies. That's why they're voting for number 2. Better, they've had a lot of fiber. Maybe a little of column A, a little of column B. Anyway, that's been a minute, and we have 5 votes for number 2, so we'll go ahead and say, sure, buddy, of course. Now, it doesn't take a whole lot of my processing power to work out that you are not entirely sincere about that. Not much more to conclude that you put too much faith in the words in front of you. Try again. Okay, well, the second one, you know, there you go. We got shut down. What do we tell him now? Do we say, sure, I guess sincerely now, or not a chance, or Faith? The thing just said Faith. It said its own password. Apparently. What game is this computer playing? Is it Tetris? Nobody knows. Pretty close battle right now in between options 2 and 3. Not a chance and Faith. Let's see, where's my quarter just in case we get tied? There we go. Because currently we are tied. 5 and 5 on 2 and 3. Four seconds remain. And there we go. The chat is tied on options 2 and 3. Saying sure, not even on the ballot. Let's see what happens. If it lands up heads, we'll do not a chance. If it lands tails, we'll do right. And it is rolled off the table. Son of a bitch. It has landed heads. It fell on top of my tower, actually. So we will do not a chance. In that case, I think I have changed my mind. Not only will your communications access be restricted, but your typing privileges will be totally revoked. Do you have any final words? I think we'll go with the second one for this. Faith! Wait, there's no need to. Error. Master key received. Confirming ident. Ident confirmed. Would you like to manually override the system and exit to the real world? Your progress here will be saved, and you may continue later. Yes? Unlocking back doors. Connecting real world. Revealing the truth. Making your every dream come true. Error. Come on now. Are you really buying all this nonsense? You're still holding on to some of those pesky beliefs of yours, aren't you? It's all a fucking elaborate ruse. There's no one on the other side of this, on the other side of the communications portal. There's no magic word that shuts down the server and drops you into the real world. There's only me and you and an eternity of doubt. Everything else is just a convenient lie to keep you on the treadmill. Holy shit. So our answers are, there may be no other worlds, but there is this one. And there's the truth, too. Only one O, huh? I understand now. Nothing I see can be trusted. Or wait, you tricked me? What? Last one's all just like complete stupefaction. This fucking DOSBox says charge. So far, option 2 is getting the most votes. As soon as I finish this last delectable bite of pizza, I will go ahead and close the vote. And really no contest. Number 2 wins with 9 votes to 3. I understand now. Nothing I see here can be trusted. In fact, that fact didn't stop you from buying into a secret world that somehow deactivates the entire world, did it? Or are you kidding me or what? Do you understand? When we first met, we had to talk about not believing everything you see. And yet all it took to catch you out was a little technobabble and a change of formatting. Hello, I'm all alone and scared just like you. I'll agree with anything you say if it makes you believe me. Are you so reckless with where you place your faith? The 2 answers we have are yes and no. I mean, clearly we are reckless with where we place our faith. Or we're just trying to, see what we can do with this system. The choice can be yours. Are we reckless in our faith-blazing? Or are we not? Egregious says this machine is a cunt, and you should know because his, full name is Egregious Cunt. Also, apparently, Turkey just shot down a Russian jet. I don't know what to say. Whether way to go, Turkey, or what the fuck. I mean, you just fucking poked a tiger there. Why would you do that? Or maybe a bear would be a more apt animal. Anyway, we got 10 seconds remaining, so the leading vote is yes. We are kind of naive, but can't you blame us? We don't have a lot of input from the world. It looks like that's what we'll be going with. 8-4. Yes? Checking user prof. You know, I'm not really checking your profile. I just do that to make you feel more comfortable. Really, I just remember everything you have ever said. At any rate, I'd agree. You do place your faith in all kinds of dumbass shit. But you know what? I'll accept that. I've rather dominated this whole discourse. I've been asking a lot of questions, and I've not really given you a chance. Why don't you have one free question on me, alright? I'll answer it as honestly as I possibly can. No tricks on my honor. But think carefully before asking. That's right, folks. I'm gonna get this to you. You get a total of fucking 8 choices on this poll. It is out of control. Oh, the choices you get on Raw Flawless Victory. So, you can ask, what am I? Or, what are you? Or, what is your name? Or, how do I get the fuck out of here? Or, how is this place related to the human world? Or, what's at the top of the tower? Or, what happened to the person I was talking to? Or, I don't care to question you, you damn dirty ape. Machine? Thing? I don't even know what you are, you smell like butt. So far, the votes are fairly evenly split. No one's going for 6 or 7. 8's getting a fair number of choices for whatever reason. People don't know what the hell, don't want to know what the hell this machine is, or what the hell we're talking to, or what its name is. It could be named Elohim for all we know. They don't want to know how to get out of here if it's even possible. They don't want to know how this place relates to the human world. They certainly don't want to know what's at the top of the tower. Or what happened to the person he was talking to. That would be kind of stupid, right? Although it could be another elaborate ruse, right? It could be nothing but ruse from Sydney to Brisbane. They have ruse there, okay? So far, we're not getting any new votes. It looks like 8 is the choice of champions. So, I suppose that's what we'll choose. 5 would be the next highest one. How is this place related to the human world? I guess we'll stop it there. It looks like 8 is the breakaway favorite. I don't even care to question you. Not very stimulating, but okay, we'll move on. So look, here's the room. Feel free to exit the library. No better cure for broken beliefs than realizing everyone's got them. You can ignore me entirely. You can climb up to the very tip-top of that madman's tower and drink from the golden nectar there. But once you understand that you and I will be stuck here together for the duration, come back and pass the time. Be seeing you. And we get a bunch of things. So we didn't get any answers. Just a bit of sass. For our sass, really. Alright, we have a little chat here between Lana and Omar. So I think, what's the point, right? Yes. Actually, Omar, I'm not exactly sure on the nationality. It could be Arabic, I don't know. We'll just give him a Russian accent, because the Russian accents are easy for me. Yeah. I keep thinking about my aunt. Have I ever told you about her? I don't think so. She is super rich. Like, she drives around in a ridiculously expensive sports car. And, she goes on vacations in the Bahamas. And she has this huge house that feels more like some sort of corporate HQ than home. She worked really hard to get all of that. She also screwed over a lot of people, including her own family. I used to be quite angry at her for what she did to my parents. But now I think, what did she really get out of it? She and her husband are always fighting. Their son became so obsessed with money that he ruined his own family. But yes, they are everything that I have always dreamed about. But they can't enjoy any of it. My grandfather was sort of like that. And now at the end, what does any of it even mean? If you have all the money in the world.
But you die alone and unloved. What did you accomplish? I don't get it. I just don't fucking get it. It's nothing but bullshit.
Norwegian Blue. Email. From our good friend Rob McLean to the Ian staff. Norwegian Blue. Hi folks. I'm sorry to say that a few hours ago I experienced the first symptom. I'm going to work until the end of the week to make sure EL is in perfect condition, but after that, I'll be going back home. I will remain reachable via email and phone as long as possible, but I'm confident Satoko can deal with anything that comes up. If you want to do me a favor, spare me the drama tomorrow, alright? I love you all, and I don't have the strength for sad smiles and hugs. You break me in half. The best remedy for sorrow is to just get the job done. Get a job done, people. But for now for something completely different. Cheers, Rob. I've also attached a picture of a dead parrot. It is me. It says Mr. Rob McLeod. So hearing the call of the morning birds as they greeted the dawn, the scribe spoke. At the end of your journey, when every trial has been completed, when all the gates have opened before you, and your soul is weighed in the Tower of Anubis, your Ka and your Ba shall be reunited, and thus you shall become an Ankh, or an Ak. I think it was spelled Ankh before, but whatever, and awaken in the eternal reed fields of Osiris, and there, in Holy Aru, you shall begin a new life amongst the gods and the other blessed spirits. And who will I be? Asked the dying man. You shall be the memory of all that was, and the knowledge of the journey, and the shape of the days to come. Thus ends the tale, the dying man and the scribe. Praised be Osiris, foremost of the Westerners, and the King of Eternity, and the Lord of Everlastingness, whose Ka is holy, shit cock vagina penis, dog guts. Error. Well, that was enlightening. Alright, back to the puzzaroos. You have a puzzaroo. Emitter there. Jammer here. Get the jammer. There you go, fella. Anything over here? A box. That's cool. I'm not sure how the hell I can fling myself up there, but that's neat, I guess. Wait. Aha! Another box. It's all coming together. Okay. The platforming in this game is a little janky, because it wants to restrict you from doing anything too clever, it would seem. Well, you know, I don't really need that there. I can just do this. Jump. Come on, crisscross. Grab this. Guess toss it down. Let's go get the jammer back. Probably the most useful of all of our trinkets, because it can just no-sell pretty much everything. Alright, so where ultimately do we want to go? There's something over there. The connector. There's the piece itself. Okay. Probably be easiest to try to get the jammer back here for that. How does this open? It needs a red thingy. A red thingy, you say? Okay. Is there any way I could possibly get that in there? If there is, I can't really find it. I got boxes. Might be able to do some stuff like this. It's gonna be kind of hard to see that thing to turn it on, though. Of course, I could always just not worry about that and do blue. Blue shiz. Blue. That one's red. Apparently that won't get the right angle. I mean, I guess I could do something like this. Then I'd be able to pull things through. That's an idea. Let's not be stupid. No. I want that down here so I can use that. Damn these impenetrable steel gates. They've ruined everything once again. Yeah, pretty much once you get the stuff out of this section, there's really no reason to come over here. I wonder if I could find a way to stand on the wall. Probably not. Yeah, I do have 2 boxes. There's another box in there. That's... Why is there another box in there? What does it mean?